Pete here, and I'm back for another Fun Bridge tournament. Let's jump into it, see how we can actually go. So, once in Fun Bridge, just click Get Started /Practice. Exclusive tournaments will pop up here if you've played it. Otherwise, view all tournaments and search for Bridgeford or Pete Hollins. Anyway, we've had 103 people play it, and the current leader is Joffa with 75%. China Pete's played one board. Pete Jens in second place, 69. Frederick Norling, third place. So well done to you three. And just have a quick look. We've got a sexy vampire. I also spotted a migrant worker and Bill Sykes. Claim down one, solid strategy. Can't compete with Pete, 51%. We got a mattress lover and must beat Pete, benchmark 45%. 7 no trumps isn't working today, and yeah, all right, let's jump into 8 boards, 0%. That seems kind of staged to try and get that, but maybe they'll try an always 7 no trump ploy. Okay, so here we got 5 points, and it's gone 1 no trump, 2 clubs, which is Landy. Okay, so my thoughts were if that was like Capoletti, maybe I'd contemplate double if it was Stamen, but here I'm happy just to defend the opponents playing in a major. Okay, 2 spades. Is this at least 11 points, 3 cards in spades? Okay, so it is their way of inviting. They're in a 4-3 spade fit, and East prefers hearts. So presumably 5-4 in hearts, could be 4-4. But let's pass. Whoa, 4-6. Okay, so West has a singleton heart. Looks like my partner's got 2 spades, 2 hearts. Oh, West might have a void heart here. 2 spades, 3 hearts. A heart lead seems like it was not the winning strategy, but my partner's presumably got ace king doubleton. Okay. Alright, so my partner's led a spade here. I could win the king and return a spade. They can then cross to dummy. So I just trump 1 heart. So there's 8 points there opposite my 5, which is 13. So 27 missing. So West has 10 to 12. They got the Queen Jack of Spades and stiff heart. They entries to the other hand. Okay, so West has something like 3-1. Whew, there's lots of clubs missing. West has at least 5 clubs, so maybe 5-4. My partner's 2-2 in the majors, it seems. Okay, so do I want to win the king of spades and play a spade? If I do that, then if I win the king of spades and return a spade, the queen or jack wins, and then they may draw another trump. Whereas if I just duck this, West wins the jack and then has to play something. If my partner pushes another spade through, my gut here's a duck. It was a very complex spot to try and work out what I actually want to do here. But drawing trumps, I feel like they only really need 1 ruff of hearts. They kind of need 2 to rough out my jack. But if they don't have the entries to the east hand to properly do that, so that'll get me trump control. So I think I'm going to duck and see what happens. But winning the king and returning a spade could easily have been right. Diamond to the 10. So West can't have that many points. So my partner ducked the ace of diamonds or something. Yeah. Okay, and they're now drawing my partner's trump. So I wasn't expecting a diamond to the 10, so that being a way that they get to the dummy seems kind of ridiculous. Oh, wow. Oh, my partner ducked ace king of diamonds. This will not score well. 27%. Okay, so most people beat that some tricks. So heart leads spade, they win the king, and the heart return. It's not what I would like to do. Seems very odd that, like, because you win king of spades and return a spade, it's very difficult for your partner and they probably want you on lead. But my partner could have won the king and played a spade pretty safely. Like, if I've got the jack or queen of diamonds, there's still no roughing finesse there. So I really don't like the duck of the play when I hopped up with it. A couple of people beat it 2 tricks. King of hearts lead, spade, and they switch to a diamond. And then your partner returns a spade. Very clever way to force your partner not to duck the ace king of diamonds there. Still not convinced that winning the king of spades is good. So I had a crazy auction on this hand. When East bid 2 hearts after West's 2 diamonds, I doubled it. West then ran to 2 spades, I doubled that as well. North then ran to 3 clubs. I couldn't double that, so West did instead. So I ran to 3 diamonds for a top. I have no idea how much of that was sensible. Same here up to a point. The second double is taken as takeout. Then I incorrectly bid 3 diamonds before 3 clubs have been doubled. So North heads off towards 3 no trumps. Right, so your partner's got a really good hand. I guess you could double, like, if doubling 2 hearts is a penalty double, then I'm not sure I'd play double of 2 hearts as a penalty double there, so that's why I didn't really consider it. If it is a penalty double, you know they're in a misfit, and I've only got half the points, and playing match points, I think it's okay. It's not clear that you'll always beat it though. Like here, they made 9 tricks when my partner with a maximum couldn't win a diamond trick. If my partner hops up with the king of diamonds, plays another spade, they fly ace, trump, they get 1 trump. It's pretty awkward. I guess winning the king of spades, like, it feels like it's better if my partner hops up with the king and pushes another spade through. At any rate, 27%. Moving on to board number 2. Here we got a 12 count. Easy pass here. There's a hand I would have opened, but no sensible bid. 3 no trumps. Where on earth are the spades? So West has a balanced hand. East has... my partner's got short diamonds and long spades. Dummy has 14 high card points opposite my 12, which is 26. So 14 missing. So my partner's got practically nothing. 6 of spades. We're missing the 2 and the 5. So my partner can still have 6. My partner does have 6 spades, because otherwise West would have bid 1 spade. So West is 3. Spades are 3-3, and West presumably has ace king 10 of spades. Okay, so they're now pulling a diamond, and here if I duck this, they just win the jack. They then play spade, spade. I have to find 2 discards. I can discard 2 hearts, but then I can just finesse. I think I just want to cash all my diamonds and exit a diamond. Gonna get squeezed on the 2 rounds of spades. Ooh, they ditched the king of spades here. So they don't have the... Oh, they still are going to squeeze me here. So here I chose to ditch a heart, even though I knew I was the only one guarding hearts, because I thought that would be harder for them to read whether the heart position was up or not. 45%. So I was squeezed in clubs and hearts. Is there any way I can get out of this? If I duck the diamond and they win the jack, they play spade, spade, and I have to... I'm just squeezed straight away. I'm not sure which one's more easier for them to read. Yeah. So some people beat 3 no trumps, which spade lead, club up, club, diamond they won, and they played a club now. Okay, so doing that, West could have finessed, but they don't know. So you kind of gave them a great gift, but they... it's hard for them to read. They could never have taken the club finesse without it, but they don't realize how much trouble you're in. So if they finesse the club and play diamond, they're making the same 10 tricks, but that's kind of good play. And worked well. So winning and playing a club at the very least just needs your partner to have the 10 of clubs, which is quite decent. It seems pretty... I don't think your partner's going to show up with the 10 of clubs very often. I've got 6 spades, and West has cashed the ace king of clubs because they're very happy for you to play a club. So that's why I didn't really consider that. But 45%. Some people doubled 3-no. A few people held it to 9. But definitely playing a low club has a fair bit of upshot. 5, 4, 2, 2, 11 count. Start with 1 spade. 3 no trumps. A fit and a balanced hand. Okay, well, I've got an unbalanced hand, so let's try 4 spades. Alright. Diamond lead, and we have 2 clubs to lose, we have 2 hearts to lose, we have a spade loser as well. I could play 3 rounds of diamonds ditching a club, and then a 4th diamond ditching another club. The reason I might do that is to try and prevent any trump promotions there. Basically I want to lose 1 spade, 1 club, and 1 heart. I would then be able to play like ace king of hearts and a heart, and hopefully be able to trump one. So the question is, when do I actually cash my ace king of spades? So with that, I think for starters I'm going to start with the diamonds. 3 of diamonds is the 4th best, so it looks like diamonds are 4-3. I could slot in the 9 of diamonds here. Went diamond to the jack, so that's only bad if East false carded there. It might be a position where they do false card, but I think that really improves my chances of making if I go king, queen of diamonds, ditching clubs, and they have to follow. So on the assumption that East hasn't false carded me from Jack 10 3rd diamond, which they could, I think the 9 of diamonds is good. So king of diamonds, ditch. The robots lead 3rds and 5ths. Okay. Important to know their leads. Okay, so that's weird that they roughed in low there. Still got 2 heart losers. I might not have a spade loser. There's only 3 spades out. East might have only 2 spades. Okay, so the spades are up. If East roughed in with the queen of spades, then, which they probably should, knowing that I'm going to over-off them, then that makes me have to choose whether to finesse the spade or not, which probably would, but yeah. Anyway, here West has 2 spades, East has 3. So East has 3 spades and 2 diamonds. West has 5 diamonds, 2 spades. The only chance of an extra trick here is if there's Queen, Jack, Doubleton, Heart. So let's just see what's going on here. So we'll play a heart to the king, give up a heart, and be able to trump the last one. So this one should be a good board. I don't think the opponents have done very well at all. Obviously, they can cash the ace, king of clubs. And might be able to make after that, but no. But plus 420, 75% there of the people. But no, 49 people scored 75%. Some people got to 2 spades, some people went down in 4 spades, but I'm encroaching on 50% again. Moving on to hand number 4. We've got a good hand here. We've got 18 highs, 5, 3, 3, 2. So I'll start with 1 spade and just bid 3 no trumps. Between 20 and 21 high card points. 2 no trumps. 18, 19 balanced. Okay, well. Transfer it over to my partner. I guess they can just bid, like, it gives them chances to bid hearts if they want. Diamond lead from the jack. We have 10 highs opposite 18, so there's only 12 missing. I might be able to get, well, I have 2 clubs, 2 hearts, a spade, and a diamond for 6. It's pretty normal just to duck a diamond here. Okay, and now I can cross over to a heart and finesse a club. Like, I definitely want to just finesse a club on the first round. I could just even duck a club on the first round, but I could play a spade to the queen, but if that loses, then they knock out the diamonds. So I feel like a heart to the ace and a club finesse is the best way to start this. So if lefty is ducked with queen third or queen doubleton, good on them. That would be a remarkably good play. So at this stage, I could play heart to the king and maybe a heart up. West put in the jack of hearts to start with. Could be from jack 10 doubleton, queen, jack doubleton, those sorts of things. Looks like jack 10 doubleton, so they really like. Has West ducked with queen third? That would be such an awesome defense there, killing the communication to the hand if they did that. So I have a heart. So West has pitched a diamond. West has passed. I've led the jack of diamonds, which East ducked, or maybe West has king jack of diamonds. So the ace of clubs costs if East has 4 clubs to the queen. Putting the 10 costs if West has queen doubleton or queen third and found an awesome, awesome defense. So let's just what sort of holdings could they think I might have as south? Like if I have ace jack 10 fifth club and you lead a club up towards the jack 10, you have to duck with queen third. So there are quite a few different holdings that ducking would work. Why have they played a club now as well? At any rate, I've got 3 club winners, 2 diamond winners is 5, 3 heart winners is 8. So, like, West would have a lot of diamonds and spades if they've got a singleton club. I think I'm just worrying about like some super good defense here, but it's not unrealistic that they might consider it. It would be really stupid if I had ace, king, jack, 5th club, and they had queen 3rd. I want to have hope in the robots here. I want to believe that they found some really awesome defense. Like this club continuation by West is just confusing to me. Like, why would you do that now? Why wouldn't you just play a diamond? And one of the reasons is maybe they've got a singleton diamond, and diamonds are 7, 3, 7, 3, 2, 1. That doesn't really make sense to me. West leading away from king, jack, 10. Like, this hand doesn't really feel like it makes much sense. East didn't open in 3rd seat. They didn't do anything. If this was just teams, ace, king of clubs for sure. If match points, it's kind of a killer decision here. Do I respect that the robots have found some awesome defense here? And I feel like I shouldn't. But the whole hand doesn't really make much sense to me. West showing up with a shortage in hearts makes me feel like they're much less likely to have a really freak hand and have never bid. So too much respect. I should have held on to the diamond just a little bit longer. So West did have quite a distributional hand. So I was in the very minority. Like, only 2 people made 10 tricks. What did West have for never of bidding? Yeah, so they have a preempt in diamonds, but they chose not to do that. For whatever reason. They were vulnerable, but yeah, maybe I would have thought maybe 2 diamonds would be okay. That we're just playing that as weak 2. Yeah, so here people are talking about the safety play of cashing the ace of clubs to protect against singleton queen, which is a pretty, like, it's a bad play. It protects against singleton queen, loses to queen 4th. Here, I wasn't really safety playing it. I was just trying to guess whether East found some really awesome defense, which turns out they hadn't. But I think it would be, like, if you've got queen 3rd club and you know that this hand's kind of entryless, then you really should be ducking with queen 3rd to try and kill communication. Whether or not the robots are good enough to do that, like, I didn't really believe that my left-hand opponent couldn't continue a diamond. Feels so weird that this hand just never took a bid. But 50%, I'll take it. It improved my score. Anyway, 16 highs, 4, 1, 3, 5, start with 1 spade. I probably should have 2 clubs. It's 3 diamonds forcing. Yeah. So I'm pretty interested in slam on this hand. My partner's got a club card. They have exactly 18 points. Yeah, let's keep going. It's really hard to... So my partner's got a singleton spade and presumably not the ace of hearts. 5 diamonds. 0 or 3 key cards. So my partner has 3 key cards. So they've got the Ace of Clubs, Ace to 4 hearts. If my partner's got the King of Clubs, well, firstly I'm wondering, do we have the Queen of Trumps? If my partner's got the Queen of Trumps, then we have lots of tricks. Queen of Trumps and King of Clubs is really what I want to see from them. So let's bid 5 hearts here. So the first step that isn't the trump suit asks about the Queen. So 5 hearts says, do you have the Queen? I hold the Queen of Trumps and 0 kings. Okay, so if my partner's got 6 diamonds and 4 hearts, we're still pretty good, but don't think it's worth it. Next question, is 6 no trumps any good here? So my partner's got a lot of points. I've got King, Queen, probably Jack, King, Queen, Jack to 5 diamonds, Ace of Clubs, Ace of Hearts, maybe Queen of Hearts. So if I give them Ace, Queen, Ace, and King, Queen, Jack, that's like a 16 count that would reverse. They said they've got exactly 18. That seems strange that they necessarily have that much, but let's give them Ace, Queen, 4th heart, King, Queen, Jack to 5 diamonds, the Ace of Clubs. So let's say we get 1 club and 2 spades, 3 hearts, and we've got 5 diamonds. We'd need an extra trick. So we'd need maybe the Queen of Clubs to come in, maybe the Jack of Clubs. We might need my partner to have the Queen of Spades. We might need them to have a 6th diamond. If my partner has none of that, maybe I need Ace to have the King of Clubs. Or maybe I just need them to lead a club and my partner to have like Ace 10 of clubs. If I was playing teams, I'd pass 6 diamonds because I think that's the much safer slam. But at match points, I think it's worthwhile to try 6 no trumps. So let's give that a shot. Okay, Ace, Jack of Clubs, Ace, Queen, 10. They do have the 6th diamond. So 7 diamonds is really good. Because you just ditch the Jack of Clubs and you trump a heart. So 7 diamonds is there. I didn't have enough information to know that my partner had that extra diamond. I'm not sure I had any good way of asking. So here, I want to try and play for 13. I can take a club finesse. If that works, then we're pretty much home and hosed. Thinking of playing a diamond to the king first because I can probably pick up 4-0. Like if diamonds are 4-0, I've got some extra options. But if I play a diamond to the king and heart over, club up, it's not great. The communication's starting to get awkward. I also want to test like a couple of rounds of hearts, but there's no way I can test like 2 rounds of hearts to see if the jack falls. Because if the Jack of Hearts falls in 2 rounds, I don't need to take the club of finesse. In fact, if the Jack of Hearts falls in 3 rounds, I don't. But if I don't see the Jack of Hearts, then I can no longer safely take the finesse there. I could play heart to the king, diamond to the king, ace, queen of hearts, and then if I don't see the jack crossover, cash the king, ditching a heart and take the finesse. That would be really, really bad if the club finesse failed and I go like 4 down. It's my best chance to make 13 tricks though. But I think getting to 6 no trumps should be decent. I don't think there's that many people in 7. And yeah. I can cash the king of hearts first and check if hearts are 7-1 with stiff jack. Doesn't hurt, I guess. So we go in and ditch that. Diamonds aren't 4-0. I got the rest of the tricks. So interesting one about how best to try and make the extra tricks. Was Jack third. Wow, 41% for that. So 23 people bid 7 diamonds. So they bid 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 2 spades, 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds, 4 no trumps. Okay, so their partner Roman keycarded in this spot. They showed 2 key cards. Their partner said 5 no trumps, and they said, "I've got the king of hearts." Oh, this bid shows 2 kings. Okay, so then they can count tricks if, assuming it's not the king of hearts and, no, king of spades, king of clubs, which wouldn't be great. Your partner taking control is significantly better though. I feel like my partner didn't need to Q bid 4 spades. Bidding 2 clubs sort of made that pan out pretty well. Other people made 13 tricks. So diamond lead. Played a heart over, ace of diamonds, and run diamonds. So without them knocking out the ace of spades, this feels a lot safer to do this sort of thing, where you can cash all your cards. So I couldn't do that because they knocked out my spade entry, so I couldn't just run all of that stuff. Here, West gets pretty utterly squeezed, so making 13 tricks there. What sort of... So they started with a spade and then bid 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds. Oh no, that's me. 1 spade, 2 hearts. They bid 3 clubs, 4th suit forcing, 3 no, 4 clubs, natural, 6 no trumps. Okay. Not sure they looked at the descriptions there. Misclick on first trick. Anyway, 41%, kind of harsh there. Avoided just bidding 6 diamonds. Didn't have the information, but it really came down to who got to bid it first. My hand was so strong, 2 clubs probably would have worked out better. But it's sort of weird that it just changed who actually timed these ones out. Anyway, let's look at the puzzles I posted from last week, which was about knights and knaves. And in this one, again, knights always tell the truth, knaves always lie. And you meet 4 inhabitants, Rex, Peggy, Carl, and Zeke. And Rex claims I and Zeke are both knights or both knaves. Peggy claims Rex is a knave or Carl is a knave. Carl tells you Rex is a knave. And Peggy is a knight. And Zeke says that Rex is a knave. So let's just break this down. So Rex's claim, I and Zeke are both knights or both knaves. So if he's always telling the truth, then they're both knights. If he's a knave, it means he's a knave and Zeke is a knight. Either way, Zeke is a knight. And then Zeke says Rex is a knave. So straight away we know Rex is a knave and Zeke is a knight. Then Peggy claims Rex is a knave or Carl is a knave. And we already know that Rex is a knave, so Peggy must be a knight. And then if we look at, like, it doesn't really mean that Carl can't be a knave though. I'm not sure, like, when they're saying or that is a knave, that strictly Carl has to be a knight here. But if we look at Carl's thing, it says Carl tells you Rex is a knave and Peggy is a knight. So we know Peggy's a knight, we know Rex is a knave, so we know Carl is a knight. So Rex is a knave, the rest of them are knights. Anyway, this next puzzle is, what mathematical symbol can you put between 5 and 9 to get a number that's bigger than 5 and smaller than 9? So I've got an answer here, but I'm curious to see if anyone with more maths knowledge can find more answers than what I'm thinking of. But yeah, so what can you mathematically do to get something, to get a number that's bigger than 5 and smaller than 9 that you can put between the numbers 5 and 9? Moving on to hand number 6. Okay, so we've got 12 high card points, 2, 3, 5, 3. Start with 1 diamond, 2 clubs. It's 3 clubs. Yeah, so it just says, hey, I've got a fit. That's at 3 no trumps. Awesome. Okay, so righty has overcalled spades, lefty has raised spades, and we have 13 high card points opposite 12, so 25, 15 missing. And we have a double fit. So it looks like I want to pull a club to the ace and a club. The opponents have a 9 card spade fit, and my right hand opponent's presumably the strong one. I have a double fit. They've got spades and hearts. I got the 4 of spades lead. So I could play on, like, if lefty's got king jack third club, playing a club to the ace and a club is a good way to go down, when I could just play like a diamond to the jack and then I'd get 4 diamonds, 2 spades, a heart and a club. So I'd still need something else. So like here, playing on clubs is clear, but the question is, how do I want to play on clubs? Do I just want to lead low to the ace? Do I want to lead low to the 10? Do I want to lead the queen? So first of all, my right hand opponent's presumably stronger than my left hand opponent. Looks like Funbridge doesn't want to keep going, so okay, 10. Looks like club to the ace, club's good. Okay, queen of clubs could have been the winning option. Queen of clubs was the winning option. 3 of spades lead. Discard. Okay, so here they've only got 2 spade winners, presumably. Although my righty might have 6 spades. Ditched a heart. So 3 discards, so I'll ditch a diamond now. Heart, heart. Spade there, spade. Okay, so I've ditched 3 spades, so we had 4, so that's 7. So they started with 9 spades and they've played 7 of them. There's only 2 spades missing. So if I take the finesse and it loses and righty has both of them, then that's bad. This diamond discard's kind of confusing here. I feel like the finesse is probably failing. Hot. So what's going on? What do we know about righty's shape? So they started with 5 or 6 spades. Would they really ditch down to queen, doubleton, diamond looking at that? So they don't know what South has in hearts. But does East have only 2 diamonds and... So if they've got 2 diamonds and 1 club, then they're like 6 spades and 4 hearts. And they presumably should have either Michaels if they were 5-5, or with the 6-4, why are they not bidding 3 spades over that with a 6-4 shape? Ooh, it's just replaying it for me. 10 of clubs. This is just spade. 7 of hearts. 5 of hearts there. 4 hearts. That was a nice little, just, you know, by the way, while you're thinking, here's just how the exact whole hand went. That's kind of cool. I think I'm going to put the king of diamonds up. Can't guess anything today. So again, I would have presumed that my righty would have bid more with that sort of hand, with a 6-4, even if they're vulnerable against not. 45 people made only 10 tricks, 25 people made a lot of tricks. So spade, 10 of diamonds straight away. Okay. I feel like playing on clubs first is better, because I wasn't sure about, like, if the diamond finesse fails, then you've got 8 tricks, but yeah. I probably should have just finessed the diamond straight up, but I'd seen no points from East. And I think they play high in courage. They did discard a high diamond than the low diamond. They played 8 and 5, and they also did the same in hearts, 7 and 4. It was hard to read what the spade position was, but maybe I made a poor match point decision there. But 38% on that anyway, and moving on to board number 7. Got 15 count, 6-4 in the reds, so 1 heart. Kind of want to bid 3 diamonds or 3 hearts I don't really like. I like showing my other suit when possible. I could make a takeout double. If I make a takeout double and my partner bids clubs, I can correct it to diamonds, I believe. I suspect West will raise spades at the next opportunity. So I think my choices are 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, or double. I also think West will be bidding 3 or 4 spades. If I double and West bids 4 spades, my partner might bid 5 clubs over that, which is a bit scary. If I bid 3 diamonds, double shows a stronger hand in their descriptions. Yeah, that's double. There's 3 spades. 4 hearts from my partner. Not a bid I was expecting, because I don't think we put our 3-card limit raise into that. I don't know if my partner's really... Okay, my partner's... Alright, so my partner's not really weak after they double. They have 3-card limit raise with... I don't know. I don't understand spinning very much. I don't know what sort of raises the robots do, but I guess this is consistent with a 3-card limit raise. West only bid 3 spades and 4 spades. I don't have that many tricks. To make at the 5 level, I need my partner to have a pretty good hand. So the next question, do I lead a top heart or do I lead the jack of spades? So against sacrifices, leading trumps is usually a pretty decent idea. And I'll do it. Okay, so jack of spades to the ace, and now a heart through. Okay, so my partner's got 3 little hearts, and I don't know whether I want to play a club or a diamond here. So cashing 2 hearts and playing a spade almost would have worked better for getting my partner to play another spade. Diamond would be bad if... Okay, so the club's bad if my partner doesn't have the queen of clubs. Diamond's bad if my partner doesn't have the queen or ace of diamonds. So there's 2 cards where diamond's not as bad. So And they've got Queen Jack of Diamonds. Okay, good news. Okay, so East drew one more round of trumps and then ducked a diamond, which seems very much like they're trying to end play me, which would mean that they have 6 spades, 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 3 clubs. And if I lead a club, I might just pick up the entire club suit, like give East Queen 10 9 of clubs. Pick it up, whereas the rough and discard will still get one. So let's play a diamond. Okay, I've got 3 diamonds there. Okay. That rough and discard feels like it probably hurt. No. Okay, good news. But my partner's hand was so good that I think we make it the 5 level. We lose a club and a diamond and a spade? No spades. We scored 18% for that. So most people got to 4 hearts. 1 heart, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. So the opponents never even bid 2 spades against them. A lot of people got to 5 hearts, so... Okay, so my partner did have the 3 card limit raise that they bid 2 clubs. So they're just playing standard. I really like a way just to be able to support straight away. I think that's really undervalued. Like here we let them in and I didn't know we had support until much later. When I made a takeout double, I'm surprised that my partner with a short spade and a 10 count chose to double them. But 18%, sure, I'll take it. Felt normalish. I don't think bidding 5 hearts is that good. Like my partner had no wasted points anywhere. A maximum hearts broke 2-2 with the queen on side, and there was no diamond rough available. So all of those things considering, the 5 level feels pretty bad. It feels like doubling them is the normal thing to do. But other people didn't let them get in, so they just scored 650. So I've got like really terrible match point scores, but imp scores I think I would have been doing pretty good. Or at least decently. Just dropping a trick here or there, sort of safety, well, not safety playing, but playing overly cautiously, worrying that the opponents are doing more. Anyway, moving on to the final board. We got a 14 count, 1 club, 3 spades, and it goes 4 hearts. So if my partner's got 7 spades and 3 hearts, I've only got 3 minor suit cards. So if my partner's got ace to 7 spades, we could make slam. I'd need them to have 3 hearts. Or otherwise we have a diamond loser and I can't do enough trumping. So 6 spades is probably not great, but 4 and 5 spades I think will be good. Okay, didn't get doubled. Okay, so my partner has... Okay, they've only got 3 hearts. Well, they've got 3 hearts, but they don't have the ace of spades. They've only got 6 spades. And they have... Yeah. So here we have 2 hearts. Well, 3 heart losers. I want to trump 2 of them. I have a spade loser. So here just draw... So if trumps are 3-0, I have to play a heart early. But if clubs are breaking really badly with my right-hand opponent having 6, then drawing trump seems good. Okay, so they're 2-1, and it's just the ace of spades left out. So we'll pull a heart, and now we get to make the rest of the tricks, minus the ace. So making 11. Probably a flat board. Yeah, there was a singleton club there and a singleton spade. 66% for pretty dull hand to finish with, I thought. Some people did try for 6 spades. Not quite the hand, but it's definitely worth consideration. But it felt like I needed too much. I needed my partner to have ace to 7 spades. I needed to pick up the spades. I needed them to have 3 hearts. So not too far off, but I didn't think was quite worth it. Anyway, scored 45%. Quick rundown of what actually happens. So 2 spades here. My partner switched to a spade and I chose to duck it. And then they just ducked a diamond and it went very, very poorly from there. If I win the king of spades and play a spade, felt like we were pretty much in the same position. Most of the way people actually won was winning and switching a diamond, which forcing your partners to take their trick. Not something I really considered. Here, 3-no, making 10. So here, some people won the diamond and pushed a club through, which the opponents can finesse, and I think it's quite a decent play. Because they're never really going to finesse you either, so I like that play. I missed that one. I think I deserved a poor score there, but scored 46%. 4 spades, making 10. So here they can beat us if they cash ace king of clubs. And then we've got a heart and a spade to lose, assuming they don't do anything too bad from that position. But made 4 spades. That was fine. Then 3-no, making 10. Here I was really surprised East didn't bid with their 7-card diamond suit at any point. Could have finessed the club again. I was very worried that East found a good play with Queen 3rd club, choosing to duck it. Trying to cut communication if I've got a hand like Ace Jack 10 5th club, or like if I've got Ace Jack 10 5th club, if they win the Queen, I just finesse again and all the club suits up. If I have Ace King Jack 10 6th club and they win, then the club suits just up. Whereas, yeah, I gave them probably way too much credit at match points here, so probably shouldn't have done that. But interesting position. Would have been a really good play. Once I got it in my head, I couldn't convince myself that the robots wouldn't do it. Here, 6-no trumps. The opponents found the right lead of a spade, and then I had to guess whether to take the heart, the club finesse, or play for the jack of hearts to drop. On a non-spade lead, you can kind of test both a bit. You've got entries, and you can run diamonds, which makes them make a lot of discards here. 7 diamonds was cold. It's sort of about which hand gets in charge. It's a bit of spade. I think a 2-club bid is better here because you're so strong. I felt like me bidding a spade versus me bidding 2 clubs shouldn't have mattered on this hand, but I do agree 2 clubs is a better bid. So I feel harshly done that by bidding a spade they found the lead. That makes it really difficult to make 13 tricks. Also, my partner didn't take charge and allow us to bid 7 diamonds. Because I never find out about their 6th diamond. I needed to know my partner had ace king of clubs or a 6th diamond, and I found out they didn't have the top club. Then 3-no trumps, making 10. Here I chose not to take the diamond finesse. I was surprised that Western bid 3 spades, knowing that they had a 9-card fit and like a 6-4 shape. So I thought they might have done more bidding if that was the case. And they didn't know what to discard. They did already discard 2 spade winners along the way. But maybe I probably should still finesse straight up. Yeah. Then 4 spades doubled. This one just feels really punishing that the opponents managed to sack in 4 spades. I don't like the idea of bidding onto 5 hearts on this hand. After my partner doubles, they've got like a perfect hand and there's a very favourable layout. And the opponents only go 2 off. And then 4 spades making 11. Anyway, that was this week's Funbridge tournament. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks all for watching, and I wanted to give a big thanks out to my patrons that are supporting me. If you want to do that, you can click the link below or over there. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.